Hey guys, welcome to Kipoerneke's Corner. I'm over in Watcher of Realms, and I've got an arena fight going at the moment. Looks like this is Boaventura that we're fighting against. They have I don't remember what it is, pretty low BP. I want to say like 50,000 BP, something like that. And so I suppose they're just trying to drop rank so that they can be among some folks who have similar BP to what they do and get some of those arena battles won, right? Because the only person they've stuck out here is Idril. Uh, Idril has limitless shots, which we all know, meaning basically that she can hit anywhere on the board, and she does do a good bit of damage, but not quite enough. So that was Boaventura, I believe, with looked like 51,561 BP. And Idril did do very well, 1,722,410. It's not too shabby. It's not quite at Arrogance's level of 2,080,240. But again, considering that we're talking about a BP difference of like 320,000, it's pretty dang good. All right, so for that, we got 3 arena coins, 8 Duel of Champions points, and 5,000 gold. Let's see if there's anybody else in the arena lineup that we want to go up against right now. I think not. I think we'll move on. Okay, so I've got some dailies to do, but first let's check and see what the red dot in our friends here is. Looks like oh goodness, we've got some new friend requests over here in the world. We've got I don't know if we're doing. I'm just gonna call them Ash Cage because they're from the United States, and that sounds like something that one of our folks would do. So Ash Cage, Revo Max, player 1371139, and Kongol have all invited me to be their friend. Sure, I'll accept all of those people. No question about it. All right. So now we have some new friends. We're up to, looks like actually we're up to 100 out of 100. So we'll have to drop some if we have to, in order to grab one. So let's do a quick claim and give to the ones that we have right now. Give friendship points one time. Okay, let's see. What else do I have to do in the way of dailies? Pretty much everything. I haven't done much on here yet today, so let's go ahead and start with, I think actually I'm going to start with the shop over here and grab the freebies. I did get one of them, but I haven't gotten the W Gold shop, which is over here. And the chest in the right gives us 30 stamina, and then there's the regular bundle under that. And the chest to the left is what I meant to say earlier, and I'm going to say it this time. Chest to the left gives us 30 stamina there. Alright, so we gained a little bit of stamina. I didn't do the faction trial. I did do like the basic trial, but I didn't do the actual factual one. So we're gonna come over here. It's the Trial of the Esotericists. I would be willing to do it again, but it is after midnight, and so I'm going to once more be doing the same song and dance and just quit clearing my way through it. We got 156 XP potions, and then we got 15 of the Shelter Insignia 2s there. Let's go over to the Pantheon. This is the lighting up, but yeah, we don't have nearly enough to create 46 of the, well, okay, so 38 of those Shelter Insignia 3s with, so too bad, so sad. We move on, right? Okay, so I got out of there, and then what more might I be wanting? I think I'm gonna go to the quests tab here. Participating in the arena one time has given us 5 quick clear tickets and 2 golden cogs. Giving friendship points one time gives us another 2 cogs and 10 friendship points. Then we can come over to the Elf Pass here. Got the Gold Dragon Pass with daily quests. Log into the game, giving us 200 Gold Dragon tokens. Spending 50 stamina today, giving us another 200. Participating in the arena for another 200. That levels us up to 46. Made one purchase in the black market of the Dwarven Association, so there's another 200. And then we cleared any stage 5 times today, giving us yet another 200. And then we come over to level rewards where we have 80 stamina waiting for us. Okay, now gonna go over to the guild, and we got guild quests. Guild daily sign-in gives us 20 guild tokens, 20 guild coins, and 2,000 gold. And then we cleared gear raid on any difficulty 3 times today, which gives us another 20 guild coins, 20 guild activity tokens, and 1 small stamina potion. 1 small stamina sample. I think that's actually what it said. Alright, guild info has something in the Drake's Chasm daily for us. We've got the Nightmare 3 reward, which is 1 legendary skill crystal, 1 rare summoning crystal, and 1 unpolished legendary soulstone shard. And then the Nightmare 2 chest gives us one of the what's the little guys you eat? Or is it a 5-star power something? And then 12,000 XP potions there. Okay, so let's just go ahead and auto fight these two yet again, and be able to finish those relatively quickly. It goes at like 3 times the speed, so we're done significantly faster than 5 minutes. Yeah, so that'll be a good thing to finish up. So today I've been busy doing Magic the Gathering tournament, as is always pretty much the case on a Thursday evening. We normally start those around 5 o'clock in the evening, and they can certainly go on for a while. We'll do a draft, so we have to draft out the cards, make the deck, and then play, multiple rounds of Magic. So it's one of those deals. And once we're done with that, we got to get some food. And by the time all is said and done, it ends up being almost midnight before I managed to get on here. But I got second place in the tournament, so I can't really complain about that. I do intend sometime to try to video one of those tournaments for you guys, because I've talked to some of the people. And so if I have a small enough group of us and it's certain people, then I will be able to video some of those games. It would have been fun tonight, but so I ended up being silly. I just instead of drafting, seriously, I just decided I would do something goofy, and instead of actually choosing what I was drafting, I had a system I was using to just almost randomly get cards from the pool for the first pack and a half, and then from there on out choose my cards intentionally. And so it was a whole different ball game, and very fun. Ended up making a pretty cool deck out of it, and very control heavy, actually, went blue and black. For those of you who are familiar with Magic the Gathering, I went blue and black, and it was counter spells, and there was some removal, but primarily it was like balance and clean cards on the bottom or the top of libraries and things like that. We drafted through the row, so it was very fun. I'm gonna try to do something similar again next draft. It won't be exactly the same methodology, but it should be entertaining, I think. But anyway, good times. Otherwise, it's been a pretty full day for me over here prior to the start of the tournament too. So yeah. Hopefully you guys have all been doing well as well. There's a lot of activity going on in the chat channel. I'm wondering if I'm in chat one again. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. I wonder what this is all. Bubba Bees doesn't heal, says Shadow. Reborn says he does. Everyone is saying Bubba heals, so that's Beelzebub when they say Bubba, apparently. Interesting. Interesting chat going on. So we got 10,059 dragon blood out of that. Complete this and see where we're at. Alright, challenge Drake's Chasm 2 times. We get 20 gold activity tokens, 20 guild coins, 5,000 gold for that. Now, back out of there, and we'll go over to quests where we can claim these 2 5-star psychic power shards for completing those 2 fights at the Drake's Chasm. Alright, now let's see. We'll go back to the dailies. Claim the Tide Onslaught rewards 1 time. You know what we'll do? I don't really... you know what? I'll try it 1 time. I'll withstand a wait, and then I'm going to just claim the loot regardless because I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. I will try to progress 1 level, but I'm not going to... not going to do much with it. I'm just going to quick retreat, and then I'm going to quick deploy. So we have all of our, you know, latest stuff on there, basically the gear and everything. And then I'm going to click fight, and we will just click these folks as soon as they become available and see how it goes. I wish that there was the overview that you could see how people were doing during the fight, because I would like to see how that plays out as the fight progresses. Or no. I would also like to see exactly what these guys do. Like the Arcane Defenders, one of them. I don't even remember the names of all these things. Like the dragon that flies over there. I don't know what it's called. But I would be interested in seeing exactly what the what they do. Like each one of them. There may be somewhere that we can find that information on here. We don't actually know where. It doesn't look good for our guys. They don't look like they're surviving this super well. Look, this does. Okay, that's just that. So there's a pause. Yeah, I don't see any way to see how it's going as the fight goes on. I think I'm going to actually end this because this is just going to take a long time to kill my guys, and that's ultimately what's going to happen. So let's quit this, and I won't try again because I just don't feel like devoting any amount of time to it right now. So we're going to go back and then claim loot on that. Alright, so we got 34 legendary skill dust, 356 talent points, 54 epic skill dust, 1 stitched carrion demon soldier shard, 14,000 gold, 45 stamina, 96 rare skill dust, and then a few more demon soldier shards. We've got a carrion hound, an elite skeleton archer, and 2 smaller arachnids. Alright, out of there and back over to the quests. And so for claiming the Tide Onslaught reward 1 time, we get 2 golden cogs and 1 stamina potion sample. I'm also going to claim the box at the top here and get 35 diamonds, 2 golden cogs there. Okay, now over to, let's go to Oracle's Trial real fast. Participate in Gear Raid 3 and start some background fights here on this. Stage 18, and actually I'm going to go ahead and run these quick clears on it, and then I'll put some background fights going as well. So for the quick clears, We had eight times to run, and we've got 8 golden eggs as a result. 160 Forgotten Palace trophies, 160 Brave Conquest points, 41,580 gold, 6,048 XP potions, and then a variety of gear. Okay, so auto fight, we've got enough for one more left there. Let's go ahead and press start there. Minimize that and get out of here and back to the Oracle's Trial here, where we've got the Arrival of Heroes. And we have one thing, or more than one thing actually, playing here from our from Patriots hard work. Soplia from Russia has gotten us this 1 rare summoning crystal and 50 diamonds. Then also Sofia from, again, Russia got us 100 diamonds and 1 rare summoning crystal. Then this person who has a name that is probably in Japanese but lives in America got us 1 rare summoning crystal and 150 diamonds. And then the same one again got us 1 rare summoning crystal and 200 diamonds. Good job, guys. Wonderfully done. Alright, so getting out of that, we have the Gold Dragon Pass, where we can claim this for claiming rewards from Drake's Castle 5 times. So we get 1,125 Gold Dragon tokens and level up to 47 for that. Level rewards gives us, that was 5 gear recasting hammer shards. Alright, now for events. We got the skin discount event. Let's go to quests. Challenge Drake's Chasm 4 times. Gives us 50 diamonds, 1 discount token, and 10 golden eggs. Now, I will use this discount token, and we'll see what it lands on. Alright, this landed on 80 gleaming meteorites, 3 refining crystals, and 2 gear recasting hammers by 2. And that's 1,999 W gold tokens at the moment for that. Let's try using this other random discount token and see where it lands. Looks like we got this big pack of rare summoning crystals times 20, legendary summoning crystal times 1, and ancient summoning crystal times 5, which would now be 3,299 W gold. It's a low, low price. Alright, and now the Egg Hunt shop. Okay, over in the Egg Hunt shop, we have 100 legendary skill dust and 30 diamonds. Definitely need to get some more of those done. Okay, we've got the sign-in fund down there, and for that, we get 500 gold doubloons. That is for something that I saw on the front page. I actually saw it this time, guys, believe it or not. It kind of made me see it when I logged in, like, people came and chatted in my initial login screen, and then it was like, hey, you have to, you have to notice up here we have this treasure hunt thing. So that's something I'll have to check out. In the meanwhile, we've got these pre-registration rewards here, and it's the login reward. We have 50 stamina for that. Quest trial. Let's see, what's this? Log in today, and we get 20 quick clear tickets for that. Stay online for an hour. We manage that for 50,000 hero XP potions. There's a few more things we can do. Level up heroes 30 times, promote any hero 2 times, and perform 3 summons. And this is phase 2. So why don't we... I see no reason not to go ahead and perform 3 summons real quick. Let's do it. So, coming over here, and we've got Akira as the 20 times chance with legendary, and on the other thing, I think that is hollow, right, because it's a healer, right? So the epic one is hollow, and the legendary is Akira. Okay, so guaranteed in 200 summons. So let's go ahead and do 3 of those summons for right now at this very moment. Who's number 1? And so we have Spring, the 3-star healer. As rejuvenating as the season itself, Spring can heal multiple units at once. Alright. Then we'll summon again. And this time we got Walgrak, the 2-star mage. Running with a band of thieves, Walgrak slows enemies with his putrid magic while increasing his own speed. Now, summon number 3. See what we got going here. Looks like spring ones for a 3-star healer that we just got a moment ago. Very cool. Let's click OK on this. And out of here to claim our Form 3 Summons reward, which is 60 diamonds. Alright. So, that's something to consider. Level up heroes 30 times, promote any hero 2 times. And we can get some pretty decent stuff for getting all that done here in the bottom left corner. So, that'll be well worth it to do. We got the Duel of Champions over here, 80,000 gold for that. Brave Conquest has 80,000 more gold waiting on us there. Let's see, this Corridor of Glory ends in 11 days, 2 hours, and 36 minutes. That's for leveling up, starting out, promoting heroes. Or upgrading heroes' skills. Tales of the Smith, that starts in 2 hours and 30 minutes. We got Lucky Roulette over here. Let's spin the wheel a little bit. We're going to go spin 10 times. Because we have 22 spins to use. We got 2 Mythic Extract Shards, 5 diamonds, 1 Ancient Summoning Crystal Shard, 12 auto fight attempts, 60 stamina, and 20,000 hero XP potions for that spin. Let's go again. Alright, this time we got 10 diamonds, 1 Ancient Summoning Crystal Shard, 4 5-star Psychic Power Shards, 3 auto fight attempts, 40,000 gold, 30 stamina, and 20,000 XP potions. We'll do the last 2 here. Okay, that's 2 Mythic Extract Shards and 30 stamina. Spiritual Altar down here has 50,000 gold waiting for us. Omen Queller, that's the game. Let's go ahead and do that again. We're going to run through a quick one. Survive 30 waves to get a cartload of lucky bags. It says, okay. I had forgotten we have like a maximum amount of these lucky bags that we can get of each one. You can do this, I suppose, as many times as you want to. So keep that in mind. Don't do well at it one of these times. That's not a big deal. You didn't waste your only attempt for the day or anything. So I'm going to quickly go through this. I haven't seen all of these things. They're kind of neat. Choose a Fortune Blessing. Flux of Destiny, each shop purchase has a 70% chance to randomly increase one of the following attributes by 5%, or has a 30% chance to randomly decrease one of them. Attack, crit rate, crit damage, single target damage, or AoE damage. And then the Lucky Money says obtains 500 gold or 100 gold upon each upgrade. Let's go with Lucky Money because, there's only rewards for that, not so much on the risks. So, let's do it. Lucky Money, cool. Now, light and dark work fine still, in spite of everything. We have this whole fusing thing going on with this, this version of the Zombie Invasion, I suppose I'll call it. And so, something to think about is that, you're going to be fusing things along the way. So we're not going to be stuck with just the 2 different types or however many that you normally do. I am still going to try to start with light and dark, however, because I think I prefer, starting with that if possible. We currently have dark stuff going. Let's go ahead and start the light stuff, regardless of whether it would be better or worse for the other one. We want to lock that in. We got a damage plus 20% on this. And again, I'm going to do it in the same quick manner that I was doing Zombie Invasion on. Sometime I'm going to have to spend some time actually concentrating and reading what all of these things do in pairing and all that. But tonight is not that night, I feel. For now, we're just going to go with the same kind of parameters that I did previously. So we got a damage plus 20%. Let's take it. Why not? Extra tornado. Remember things like extra stacks, things like pluses stack, increases stack. So if you see those words then that's a way to do it pretty well. This is complicated here. Not really complicated, but it's the question. Do we want the single target damage plus 30% or the dark damage plus 20%? I think I'm going to go with, you know what? I'm going to look real quick. Hadn't been doing that so much, but we'll take the 20. Why not? Dark damage plus 20%. That's where most of the damage is coming from anyway. Lightning Chain is not doing too much at this moment. Now, in the past, Lightning Chain has been more of a brain is not working. Utility. A utility. That's the word I'm going for. Than anything else. But regardless, it's somewhat helpful on the damage end, mostly helpful on the utility end. All right, let's go dark damage plus 20%. Okay, crit damage plus 30%, definitely. Let's just go across the board with this. I'm out of refreshes anyway. And then we got 350 attack plus 40. You know what? We're going to cross the board again. And you know what? Also, this is something that could come into play later because previously we were limited by only having the 2 different masters that we were going for. But now, some of these that otherwise wouldn't come in handy, like the ice, whenever we're going with dark and light, we may end up with ice, so it could come in handy after all. I'm going to do the same thing, just blow all of my money pretty much, because I could use any of these things, actually. So, let's lay into it. Here we go. That's more like it. Light mastery increases dark damage. Dark mastery increases light damage. That's the kind of thing that I really want. Sure, we'll grab the fire damage while we're at it. Maybe we'll get it right. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, damage plus 40% seems good. I suppose we could do String of Sticks damage plus 60%. Lightning Chain damage plus 60%. Duration of the ultimate plus 4 seconds. That's always good. Damage plus 50%. And these are just the keywords that I'm looking at. If you spend, again, if you're paying more attention to what they do, and then you come over and you look at what you already have and things like that, then you're going to be able to see, if you have something that's going to stack or if it's not, and if therefore there might be a better option. But this is not grand. I don't love it. I'm going to refresh. Okay, light damage plus 30%, sure. Take it. Okay, so Lightning Chain is actually pulled up into the lead by a good bit after all that. Let's do damage plus 40%. Current wave is 8 out of 30, just so you know, that's where we're sitting at right now. And whereas in the zombie invasion, Maureen is our person in charge. Here we've got Guan Yu. And do dark damage plus 50%, damage plus 20%, damage plus 40%. Okay, we got 2 of them that are dark damage plus 40%, but I think that Wind's Blessing 3 kind of good stack. I'm not sure. Since the more tornadoes there are, the more it's doing. I'm not really sure. So, would we rather have dark damage plus 40% or damage plus 20? I think that damage plus 20% is going to overall be the better way to go. once we get some of these things merged. All right, so this fortune blessing, we've got spin to head or flux of destiny. Spin to head says randomly obtains 2 blessings, but gold and XP cannot be obtained for 60 seconds. Flux of destiny says each shop purchase has a 70% chance to randomly increase one of the following attributes by 5, 10, or 5, or has a 5%, sorry, or has a 30% chance to randomly decrease one of them. That sounds terrible. And it's attack, crit rate, crit damage, single target damage, or AoE damage, which is the same thing we saw before. I also don't love spending ahead, though. Gold and XP cannot be obtained for 60 seconds. Oof, that's rough. Both of these things are rough. Let's go with Flux of Destiny out of those options. I don't love it. I don't know. Probably not the best thing, but it's all right. We'll see what happens, I guess. Now we are racking up a few bags over there. Okay, let's do damage plus 20%. And then we'll do the 60% AoE dark damage once. Confirm the Fallen Phoenix Rage. Phoenix has those tornadoes just sending out there. Let's get that tornado has a chance to split when it ends. And then, actually, let's go ahead and just get all of these. And let's get the next thing. Okay, damage plus 40% is right there. Oof. I suppose lightning chain damage plus 80% is fine. Where are we at right now? Okay, tornado is at the top, followed by lightning chain, followed by spring of sticks at the moment. Now, what's interesting is we still haven't gotten the other kind of light skill. Well, I don't like any of these items, so we're going to refresh this. I guess we can expand the Spring of Sticks range. Didn't love it, but it's acceptable. All right, now we have, interesting. We got just a straight up dark damage increase, or basic attack has a chance to summon more. You know what? I am going to check on this real quick. Do I have any raise your edge? I do. I already have that. So, in that case, let's just go with the dark damage plus 50%. Okay. Now we've got, could do a single target damage plus 40%, but we also have the damage plus 20%. Tricky one again. I think I'm going to go with damage plus 20. Okay. Again, chain blade. We'll look real quick. We do have chain blade, so let's just do dark damage plus 50% again. And then ultimate duration plus 10 seconds. Seems like a good plan. Now, those two are merging. How interesting. They're both darks, and they have merged. Let's just play all of those things. Spring of Sticks has a chance to restore defense's X HP when it kills enemies. Sure, let's get that. Okay, and now we move forward. I don't know that was actually necessary. In fact, the more I think about it, the less necessary I think that was. But that's okay. We'll continue on ahead anyway. All right. We have the opportunity now to grab that second light, and I think that's a good idea. Obtaining high quality potions increases light damage by 5%. Also good. Every hit triggers lightning chain split with nowhere to run. Very nice. Okay, let's see here. What do we have? I think I'm going to go ahead and get the blazing bolt damage plus 80%. Almost want to go for the crossbow, but nah. Let's see what we're at. What do we have that's going to be dealing more damage? So ice would be a good direction to go because we already have some potions that have built that up a good bit. 120%, not too shabby. So ice is something to think about for sure. I say that, and then we've got a couple of fires in here. I'm still going to go with the damage plus 20% proliferate. Okay, we're on wave 19 out of 30 right now. Definitely regretting getting that fence boost. Don't know why we've done such a thing, but here we are. Okay, we're gonna just get all this stuff. And we've got 1,380 left. So let's actually get all this stuff too. Blazing Bolt has a chance to trigger lightning chain. That's just out of our range at that point. At this point, so let's get the XP single target damage, and I suppose the ice damage. Maybe we'll go that direction. Let's see. We have the opportunity, so let's do it. Let's get Frostbolt. Okay, then we got Split, gives damage plus 40%. Overdrive, damage plus 40%. Split, damage plus 40%. Critical hit 3, looks good. Okay, now we've got Overdrive on a couple of different possibles. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get Overdrive 2 on the Frost. What was it? Frostbolt? Yes, Frostbolt. I think. Timely help when selecting a low rarity potion. There's a 40% chance to obtain an extra 200 gold to win a skill pick, or spend ahead. Randomly obtains 2 blessings but gold. Yeah, we don't want that. Let's get the timely help. It's more definitive and guaranteed gains on that. All right, let's get Smash 3 on Lightning Bolt. And looking at this, looks like Tornado is at the top, followed by Spring of Sticks. The other things are very low, but primarily it's Tornado. Spring of Sticks is next, but quite a bit lower than Tornado. All right, let's see here. What have we? We've got a lot of gold. So again, we're just going to take all these things and all these things as well. Okay, now, yeah, all these things as well. And which one? Wave 24 at the moment. This would be 2,000. Sure, we'll go ahead and get off for. Okay. Now we can get the Blazing Bolt as a chance to trigger lightning chain. That seems like a good choice. All right. Now let's refresh, because I don't love those. Let's do a bounce attack 3 to get that extra 40% damage. Damage plus 30% on celerity 2. Let's refresh this one. And you know what? I'm gonna refresh that as well. So if we can get something better. Single target damage plus 40%, sure. Go for that. Stun, we got, I don't like blowout very much. Let's go ahead and do overdrive on the blazing bolts. Where are we at here? We got tornado at the top still, followed by spring sticks. About the same as before. Alright, Ice Bomb is pretty low on the totem pole, so I don't see any reason to necessarily go after that. Could do single target damage plus 20%. I mean, honestly, out of these options, probably the single target damage is the best. But we're already on wave 25, so let's use some of our refreshes. We have plenty of them. So let's take Celerity 2, that seems better. Looking to see what all kinds of things we have currently going here. We're on wave 27 at the moment out of 30. And then it'll go into like points overdrive or points rush or something, whatever it calls it. And it's just going to be basically recording how much damage that we do on this thing. Okay, so we have 3,158 coins. Let's go ahead and take all of these things. Still 1,558 remaining. We need the lights for sure. Could do the XP. And then with 1,300 remaining, let's refresh, I think. Yes, let's refresh. Okay, we do have some ice. Let's go ahead and grab that. Don't have any fire going on at the moment, and I don't think I want to get the luck, so let's refresh again. Okay, we got light and dark, and then I'm going to refresh instead of using the money, because we're already on wave 29 right now, so we're not going to have much more chance to spend these things. Let's get, light mastery for sure. What's the crit rate? What's our crit rate right now? 21% is terrible. So actually, let's get both of these. Dark burn potion and crit rate plus 3% and call it a day. Okay, let's see here. What's this? Ice Bomb reduces enemies' attack speed by 15. Not an issue. Let's go with damage plus 20% with Pursuit 2. Alright, Rage Regen 2 for that damage plus 20% there. We're about to be hitting the that point rush thing. Unfortunately, execution isn't going to do any good for that. The stun isn't going to do any good. Really not loving the blazing bolt triggers one additional time and reduces base damage by 30%. I suppose with those options, I don't know, execution, I guess. Terrible. I just realized I might could have refreshed that. I don't know. Let me pay attention. Too bad. Too bad that. Okay, so we merged another thing here. Just kind of checking. It looks like the next thing after ice would be fire if we were going to know. But we're on wave 30 at the moment. So. We are having another chance. Out of these options, okay. This one would do us some good. The XP plus 3,000. So I'll grab that. So that'll knock us into the next level, getting us another of the skill choices. So refresh there. Take the dark damage and the XP plus 3,000. Let's refresh again. Okay, I think we already have the large dark burn going on. Maybe the burning potion, I'm not sure. 1,022 left. Let's just refresh and see what we have. So dark damage plus 20%. Attack speed plus 20, sure. Refresh again. Maybe we'll have something on there that's worth grabbing. Not so much. Could get the XP plus 3,000, but the fact is, again, we're already on wave 30, so don't see the point there. Let's just refresh again. We have a lot of those left. Burning was one that I wasn't sure we had. We had the dark burning, I think. Not sure if we have regular burning. So let's grab it. Good enough for government work. Okay, so now we could do Blizzard. But I think I would rather take something else since, again, we're very close to being done with choices here. Mire won't help at this point. I'd rather not get something new to start with on this very last wave. So refresh again. Okay. Same kind of situation as before. We've got a bunch of stuff that we don't necessarily want to add in. So I'm going to refresh again. Spring Sticks cooldown, minus 1 second. I mean, that's the best thing I've seen so far. We've got 4 more possibles, and I could give it a go. What are we at with Spring of Sticks right now? Anyway, let's see here. Each time Spring of Sticks deals damage, it has a 5% chance to spawn 1 tornado. Spring of Sticks and tornado damage plus 300%. So maybe that is the way to go. Knock that down for a second and have it happen more often. Sure, let's do it. Could have been better, but yeah, I'll take it. Now we're at the points rush, which lasts for 1 minute, and we just get to see how much, how many points we end up scoring in the amount of time that we have to do so. It's not looking really wonderful. We've gotten 20 or 2,000 points in, 20 seconds? So it might make it 10,000, possibly. I doubt it. We'll see. It's not looking very likely at all. We're only at almost 5,000 points right now and only 13 seconds remaining. So, no, I don't think that's going to happen. It's going to be a little low. 5 more seconds to go. Yeah, okay. Good enough. Ended up getting 6,841 points for that. We got 2 of the large bags, 7 of the medium bags, and 11 of the small bags, which, by the way, guys, are color-coded. So you can see, like, the red is mythic, so that'd be the large one, the yellow being legendary, and that's the medium, and then, of course, the small being epic, so that would be the purple. Let's look at the stats real fast. All right, Tornado did 42% of the damage. Lightning Chain did 29%. Spring of Sticks did 25%. Blazing Bolt did 1%. And Frost Bolt did 0%. All right, complete those. And we should be able to pick up some rewards here. Okay, quests. Challenge 1-time daily during the event gives us 5 quick clear tickets and eliminate 50 waves of monsters during the event gives us 1 rare summoning crystal. Excellent. Let's get out of there. Skedaddle. Okay. that all looks good. Check mark for the background fights. So we have 4,620 gold, 750 XP potions, 1 Arcanum crystal, 20 Forgotten Cause trophies, and 20 Brave Conquest points. Also, we have this golden egg down here. We currently have 125 of them. Who knew? Also have the Harbor Master, who has returned with some flame-broiled beef and some blazing chili, 30 of each. Let's send her back out and see if she can manage to get some volcanic salt this time. Who knows? Could happen. Probably not. Okay, let's check on the guinea pig. That all looks fine. So now, arena. We don't have anything pressing there. Let's refresh this group. And, I could do Sir Wolverine, but I think I won't. Let's go to quests. 117, and we, for that, get 2 golden cogs and 2 4-star psychic power shards. Level up heroes 3 times. We can probably manage that. In fact, we're going to be leveling up heroes more than 3 times. But for the moment, let's see here. Better upgrade. We don't have an absolute ton of XP, but we'll do a few here. There's 1, 2, 3, and that gives us the check mark here. That allows us to claim these 2 golden cogs and this 1 stamina potion sample. Alright, back out of there. Oh, goodness, yes, there is this whole Treasure Island thing up here. Can participate in pirate invasion, it says, so let's click. Alright, special summoning, we got a trailer. Quests. Clear pirate invasion, PR-2. Okay, just lots of different things to do regarding that, because quick pirate invasion. Okay, PR1, Uncharted Shores. A gang of pirates, a mysterious middleman, and an island full of treasure. What could go wrong? Rewards are 150 royal sterling obtained from the Treasure Island event quests and spell frames in Brimstone mode. Okay. And we would also get 50 diamonds. Map info. Okay, looks like this. I think though that I should not do it tonight. It's just 12:55 a.m. guys. There's something that I need to do this every day for, so otherwise I may need to spend my time elsewhere. Okay, let's see. Anything for a daily? No. Alright, so we will come back to this hopefully tomorrow because we have 10 days and 2 hours left, so have enough time to do it. I think we should use that time wisely. Alright, so it looks like there's going to be a number of things going on. Quest trial, we need to do that. Level up heroes 30 times. So we need 28 more levels. I think we can get that. I'm going to quick star up. So we need 28 more levels. Somebody. You can level this guy up 10 times. Quick star up, hopefully. And then is that all we have right now? I don't know. That was 10 times there. Okay, we can do another 10 times here. So that's 20 of the 28 we need. Okay, well, apparently more than I thought, because it says level up hero 30 times is complete. And we can claim, oh, this is for that one. This is a 3-star psychic power shard. This is for regular quests weeklies. Star up 1 hero to 4 stars, giving us 2 5-star psychic power shards for that. Alright, back out, come over here, got the Corridor of Glory with 100 epic skill dust in it, and then where is the update here? This quest trial. We need 7 more levels to be able to do this. Alright, 7 more levels. I don't seem to have anybody else who's ready to star up. Did I manage to eat all of my folks? I suppose I did. What a shame, huh? What a shame. Okay. We need 7 more, so here's one of those 7. Max him out. Also need to promote a couple of times. Let's see, who all needs a promotion? Let's see what we can find here. He is, in fact, the first one. Okay, so we need 6 more of these. The raid. And I will actually quick clear it 6 times. Make things move along a little faster. Alright, so we got 60 of each type of insignia of endurance, 6 golden eggs, 4,914 gold, and 3,780 XP potions. Okay, got that. Let's promote Hollow Vortex up. I promoted all of his attributes like 10%, and that's done there. Now, that was one of the promotions that needed to be done. This guy needs to be startup. Now, I don't suppose... not quite enough there. Using those for that is painful proposition, honestly. Let's go to promotion. And same situation here. He would have to be startup first before he could be promoted. So that's a shame. Who do we have that could use some promotions? I think I only need 1 more promotion at this point now. So this is Olaf. Sure, why not? We need 5 of these from him. So again, we're gonna show you. So I'm gonna click here again. Do that 5 times here. And we'll use one of these huge stamina potions that we have hanging out, 200 stamina. Go ahead and start this. Alright, we got 50 of each of the insignia of endurances, 1 legendary extract, 5 golden eggs, 4,095 gold, and 3,150 XP potions for that. Most importantly, we can promote Olaf to his 5th star there, and increase his attributes by like 10% or whatever on that. Okay, excellent. Does that finish it? It sure does. Promote any hero 2 times. We got that. We have not leveled up heroes 30 times, so we need 6 more levels. Who can we throw them on to is the question. Can't do him because he has to start up first. Also true with these guys. Probably for a little while now. Run into that situation. Probably just the first one I can find where I need to level up will be sufficient. Did I say 6 more times? Oh, good. That's what I'm thinking in my mind. Presumption said upgrade. That's cool. Make sure I didn't miss that on anybody. Doesn't look like it. Alright, so he's level 4. Sure, I'd like to stay at 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, easy enough. Come back over here and we'll claim this 100 stamina for that. Plus, we'll claim all 4 of these little guys in the left-hand corner. 60 diamond, 10 quick clear tickets, 30 legendary skill dust, and 3 rare skill dust for that. Corridor of Glory, we can claim this rare summoning crystal up there. Lucky roulette, we have a little bit we can use. We got 4 lucky cards. And that gives us 5 diamonds, 3 out of 5 attempts, actually 6 out of 5 attempts total, and 30 stamina. It occurs to me that I have not looked at the Immortal Codex. Just want to look at it. Okay, we still have a little bit of time on those. Let's pray. As again, I don't have time at the moment. We also have this chest over here in the Lucky Roulette. My goodness. Okay. Chest. 100,000 gold and 1 rare summoning crystal there. Alright, so that's all. It's all moving along well enough. Day 1, we claimed all our things. Day 2, we're doing great, grand, and glorious. Day 3, not started, and it won't show us exactly what it is. I had to read through it, but yeah. Okay. Get out of there. Let's see. How's about we come and throw some stuff at Gear Raid 3. The remaining stamina that we have sitting around. We'll auto-fight that to the max 12 times. Looks like it's the max for what we've got. And then the Gold Dragon Pass has your rewards here in the weekly quests. Level up here is 20 times and get 600 Gold Dragon tokens, leveling us up to 48. Let's go to the level rewards and claim those 5 smoldering scales right there. Alright. Looking good enough. We got the quests. Promote 1 heroes, 1 10 diamonds. Claim that. Okay. Now I want to check over with Barut in the Dwarven Association, and he does have a rare summoning crystal for only 70 diamonds. Nice. I will always take that. Gold Dragon Pass is lit up again on the Elf Pass. We go to weekly quests. Make 5 purchases in the Black Market of the Dwarven Association, which gives us 150 elf tokens. And it levels us up to, it looks like it says level 6. Oh, interesting. I suppose it does. Alright, so let's claim these 1 year recasting hammer and 100 dungeon crystals. Okay, got that. And I'm going to come and check on the arena. Actually, first storage. Let's check on that. We do have something put together. We've got this ancient summoning crystal. And also, we have this legendary skill crystal all ready to be stuck together for use. Okay, so we got that. What else? You know what? I will, for fun, summon one more hero. You know what? First, before that, I want to come over here and look and see what things look like. Just overall, what kind of creatures or what kind of heroes did I have waiting in the wings, as it were. Interesting. Alright, back over to Arena. It's not quite ready. So, the summon. I was going to do one more summon real quick. Let's go ahead and do it before, before I get off for the night. We'll do some Arena first if there's any of those limited, but let's get this knocked out. We got Camille, 3-star healer from the Watcher faction. Camille is ever the sight of sore eyes. Channeling the power of the holy light, she'll patch you up in no time. And so there's Camille. Lovely Camille. Okay, back out of here, go to the arena. And yeah, there's just nothing that I really want to throw myself against here. The Sir Wolverine, I guess we can do Sir Wolverine. He'll beat us, but we'll give it a go anyway. He is in the United States. 387,693 VP on him. Let's go ahead and give it a go. His monster VP is slightly higher than his personal VP, but that's okay. How interesting this is. Autofight VP is 0. That seems wrong. It's actually 372,745. So Sir Wolverine is beating our VP by 16,000 or so. That's okay. Who needs it? Let's throw out Edril first with limitless shots. During the skill effect, each basic attack fires 3 consecutive shots to one enemy, each dealing 80% damage, lasting for 25 seconds. During the ultimate, the hero's attack range becomes unlimited, and her attacks no longer prioritize airborne units. Put out Dao Chan beside her, who has a Lover's Requiem. She switches between Serenade of Hope and Song of Sorrow. If the fog is red, then that is DPS mode. If it's blue, then that is the healer mode that she's in. So, future knowledge, Dao Chan, that's how she works. Alright, we were defeated by Sir Wolverine with 387,693 VP. Stats show that Edril did all of the damage in the world at 2,022,010, followed by Arrogance at 999,992. We got 3 arena coins and 4 Duel of Champions points for that travesty. And so we're did great. Okay, refresh the opponents, and only when we've got any kind of chance against is Shadow Ram in the United States. 380,316 BP on that guy. Let's auto fight and see what happens. I recognize most of the people in his group there. I actually recognize all of them. I know the names of most of them. Alright, first they threw out Silas with Shadow Cloak. Damage increases by 80%, and each attack becomes soul snapping that ignores the defense and magic resistance of the target 20 seconds. And then they have here Hex. Hex has Mad Truth. When triggered, it increases damage by 140% and attack speed by 100, reduces attack interval by 50%, and replaces all cards with the Joker. This effect lasts for 35 seconds. And I think that's Vorn that have up there. I don't know exactly what Vorn does, but I'm pretty sure that was who he was. That was Shadow Ram with 380,316 BP. Stats show that Arrogance actually topped the DPS at 1,414,220, followed by Silas at 1,368,560. And then it drops down to Hex after that with 778,761 damage. We've got 3 arena coins and 4 Duel of Champions points for our trouble there. Alright, that was the only one we had a chance of attacking. So, I think that I'm going to go ahead and get out of here for now. Because I've got to try to get some sleep tonight, guys. It was a pleasure streaming with all of you, and hopefully I will see you all tomorrow if all goes well. If you're not following me yet, then be sure to follow me and turn on the notifications. I'm going to take off for now, so have a good night, everybody.